Welcome to the lesson on invoice lookups. I'm currently at the JobMaster Pro main menu and I'm going to click into the Billing Center. From here, if you don't know the invoice number, there are many different ways that we can find it. Now, obviously we can find it in Customer Center in the Invoice tab, and then we could double click on the invoice to come into Billing Center. But if you're in Billing Center, you can click your Find button and you open up the invoice lookup window. Now, this is a great window because you can limit this lookup to the criteria at the left of the window here. So if you want to just find one customer's invoices, you could open up the customer lookup, double click on the customer, and even limit the invoice to a date range. So if you know you did the invoice in the last month or so, you could do that. And you could even select the status of the invoice that you're looking for. Or you can say all invoices. So whatever criteria you set here, then when you click load, you'll get the invoices meeting those criteria. Now once an invoice is displayed on this list, you can double click on it to bring it out onto the main Billing Center screen. Now at any time, if you know an invoice number, you can come into Billing Center directly and just type in the invoice number, and when you press enter, it will find that invoice and bring it up. So at this point then you can see like the aging days and all the information about it, if there were any notes on the invoice, what the accounting records look like, did they go to the GL or not. All of that information can be available to you right here. Now, if we're in the Customer Center, let me exit here and go into Customer Center, and we want to find an invoice for a particular customer, we can simply bring up that customer on the screen, click into the Invoices tab, and here we have two different lists. First of all, the open invoices at the right. This is the important one because these are the ones that are on the accounts receivable. And all other invoices, paid ones, ones that are in the batch, and ones that you might just be working on, are available here in the left list. Regardless of which list you're on, you have a series of buttons at the bottom right of that particular list. So if you wanted to preview a particular invoice, you just click on it in the list and click the appropriate preview button. Or you can print the invoice, or after it's highlighted, you can use the third button that says Go to Billing Center, where you can further investigate the invoice itself. So there are many different ways to find an invoice in the program. The other way is if you know a job number. The job number has all of its invoices stored with it. Let me try a different job number. In the AR Invoices tab, you see all the invoices for that particular job. So just like anywhere else, you can preview it, print it, or go right to Billing Center where you can investigate the invoice further. This ends the lesson on invoice lookups.